Monica's Fendi outfit for the win. That outfit won the whole battle. Just saying.
Get your money, sis, fuck a hater. Get your money, sis, get your weight up. Making money move, I ain't mad at you. Yeah, it's all about the cream and getting money, sis. Get your money, sis, fuck a hater.
Whew. I almost didn't make it today, y'all. But I'm here. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to 2 Cent Tuesdays with Jenny, where you will be getting my unsolicited, unapologetic opinion about what's going on in the world today. Before I get into this video, as always, if you are new to this channel, thank you for watching and welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you are notified every single time I post a new video. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, guys, so I almost didn't make it. Had to work today. As you can see, I'm giving it to you raw today. This is me. I didn't even get to fix myself up, but it's running late and Tuesday's gonna be over, and I gotta give you my 2 cents on none other than Brandy versus Monica battle. So there was so many things I wanted to talk to you guys about, but let's be real. This was the biggest versus battle we've had yet. Everybody's talking about it. I'm talking about it. I see a lot of debates going on, so I want to put my 2 cents in there too. So, for those of you who don't know, what is a versus battle? Well, versus battle is pretty much when two either producers or artists, they come together and battle out their top hits. They run down their whole catalog. They pull out all the best of the best. And even though a lot of people look at the word versus, you know, it comes off as a battle, but it's really just a celebration of the music for both parties. Swizz Beatz and Timbaland has come up with this since we have been quarantined. And, you know, we weren't getting any concerts. We weren't getting any new music, really. I mean, we were getting new music, but everybody's lives was on hold and we were stuck in the house, so they came up with this versus battle. Now, before the battles was taking place, you know, from everybody's home via live Instagram. Lord knows, I don't know if this was the first one, but it was the first one I saw, and Lord knows that it was going so wrong with Teddy Riley versus Babyface, because it was so much technical difficulty because Teddy Riley was trying to do so much. We've had DMX versus Snoop Dogg. We've had Jill Scott versus Erykah Badu. We had one of another big ones. This was the first time that two artists was in the same room. Beanie Man versus Bounty Killer. Boop boop. That one was super lit. What was that? I don't know what that was. Never mind. And last night we have Brandy versus Monica. Now y'all know that Brandy and Monica has been a thing since The Boy Is Mine came out. It has been a battle mainly between the fans and whatever controversy was going on behind closed doors. People been pinning them against each other. It was just drama. And I'm not even going to get into all that because it was such a beautiful sight to see these two beautiful queens come together after 8 years and put their differences aside and give us a hell of a show via Instagram. So let's all give them a round of applause right now. Okay, so let's get into it. In this corner, we have Brandy, 7-time winner of the Billboard Awards, 1 Grammy, 1 American Music Award, 2 #1 hits on the Billboard list, and 7 in the top 10. The star of Moesha, her own show, which is my favorite, like The Game, Star, and we all know her for the movies, of course. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, double platinum, where she starred side by side with the legend Diana Ross, and she was our first black Cinderella, starring side by side with the one and only Whitney Houston. And in this corner, we got Monica, Monica is the winner of 1 Billboard, 1 Grammy, 3 #1 hits on the Billboard list, and 8 hits on the top 10 list. She's everybody's favorite homegirl. Who do you think took the battle? Who do you think won? Comment down below right now. So, now that we know everything we need to know, I'm going to put my 2 cents on the battle. Okay, first let's start off the beginning. Seeing the two of them come in, they hugged, they embraced each other. They didn't care about no social distance, but that's okay. They hugged, they embraced, they were happy to see one another. It was beautiful. And my eyes, I cannot lie, I immediately went to Monica's outfit. I was like, ooh, because she was slaying. I was just like, woo. I loved it. It was the Fendi. This is another thing. I seen all the comments and myself. Everybody was trying to figure out what was really going on with those outfits. At first, I thought those were some serious thigh-high boots, but then I sort of slit at the bottom, and then I was like, okay, no, it's a pants with a bustier, I think. And I don't know, but she looked good. Both ladies looked beautiful. A lot of people were saying like, oh, y'all are just judging off of looks because y'all like Monica's outfit. That's why you guys are saying she won. I would hope that people are not actually doing that, but that's Brandy's style. Like, I'm sure everything she had on still cost more than we could afford anyway, just because it's not the Fendi and got the print all over it showing you that it's a designer. Like, that's so irrelevant. Like, I don't even know why the heck why are people even talking about what the heck they were wearing. But I'm sorry, I did talk about Monica's outfit because I'm just saying, like, look at it. Even though now that I look at the pictures, I'm not that impressed anymore, but from afar, she was looking very fly to me. But it's not about their outfits, it's about their catalog, it's about their music. So I'm not gonna go round for round. They did 20 rounds. They added in some of their new musics, of course the classics, and I'm not gonna go pinpoint all 20 rounds because we'll be here forever and a day, but I'm gonna give you like some of the major ones that I feel took the cake. And just so you guys know, I'm not being biased, I actually wrote this down, so you guys don't think that, you know, I like to write, so don't judge me, so you guys don't think I'm just making it up. And I even did the car test. Now, what is the car test? For me, I need to hear music with some bass, with some oomph behind it. And last night, I had the bass, I had I had my Bluetooth speaker playing, but I was in the moment. You know, I was just excited to see these two women. So I was, you know, conflicted with who won which round. So I did the car test. I played each song. Shout out to Title, who has the whole playlist. And I played each song, and listen, I'm one of those people, I do not listen to a full song. I can't, I mean, unless it's really like my favorite song. Most times I just skip right through it. So if the song got a skip in my car, that means I wasn't feeling it, and it is what it is. So that's how I did my voting. Now keep in mind, there was a lot of songs that both of them played that I didn't really know like at all. Because like I said, I'm not a major fan like buying their albums and stuff like that. Like, no. But I do like their music. So I'm going to start right with round 1. So Brandy came through swinging with What About Us. Nah, I can't lie. That's my jam. What about us? Check me out. That was me. Getting it. That was me watching the live. I was turned up in here. And then Monica came with Everything to Me. For me, Brandy took that round. Just my preference, because What About Us, that's a bop. Like, I like that. But I also like Everything to Me. But Everything to Me was a little more like, can I do ties? I feel like I can't do ties, right? Okay, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do no tie. I'm just gonna, if we had to pick, I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna try. Okay, so the first round, I give it to Brandy because What About Us is just a bop. Round 2 was He Is for Brandy, and Monica did A Dozen Roses. I don't don't really know that song He Is by Brandy, so I had to give it to Monica, A Dozen Roses. You remind me of my Gucci shoes. Yeah, I had to give it to her. Round 3, Brandy takes the cake. The Full Moon. I saw you soon as you came up. That is the song. Like, I remember my brother used to play that song on repeat when that album first came out. Like, he would play it all day long. Get it cracking if you want. Get it popping if you like. Must be a full moon. I'm telling you, I was jamming. I'm not playing. Now, when Brandy pulled out that journal, honey, she took me all the way back to Moesha. Now, I felt real Moesha vibes. I'm like, okay, she want to give us a little bit of poetry to introduce the next record she's playing. A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was dope, and that's who she is. Like, let that woman be. If she want to share her poetry, let her share her poetry. Round 6 was Brandy's Angel in Disguise versus Monica's You Should Have Known Better. That was a hard one because I like very much both of them. But that Angel in Disguise, something about that beat just hits different. Like, I'm sorry, I had to give that to Brandy. Okay. Bottom line, by round 20, I'm about to say Moesha. The minute Brandy played Have You Ever in round 20, it was over for me. It was over. She won. That was it for me. But it was not a landslide like some people are ODing, like, oh, Brandy bodied her or Monica bodied. It was not. There was no body bags. No. Like, it was a close one. At least for me. Like, again, one like I said, this is 2 Cent Tuesdays with Jenny. So this is Jenny's opinion. So don't come for me. But I feel like it was a very, very, very close call. Monica almost had it. She almost had it. What almost doesn't count. I'm sorry. I just had to throw that in there. But yeah, I have to give it to Brandy because something about Brandy's voice. Honestly, I'm sorry. You just gotta put respect on that chick's name. Like, that girl that woman has been through so much. And I know a lot of people didn't like her back in the days, and I know people are dragging her for Moesha, and but y'all gotta really think about everything that chick done been through. And I don't know, it's something about her voice. Like, they call her the vocal Bible. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I came into this battle, I was like, I was thinking about voices. I was thinking about them actually singing, and I was just like, yeah, Monica's gonna body her, because we all know Monica's voice is so powerful. Like, half those songs, she said that she was like 12 years old singing half those songs, and it sounded like a grown woman. So I was initially thinking voices, which is one of the negatives about that battle. They were not singing enough for me. Like, I want to hear y'all sing. I wanted to see y'all going in. Brandy was ready. Like, you could tell she enjoys her music. She enjoys singing. She wanted to sing her little heart out. Monica was more like, she was chilling. Like, I don't know. Her vibe was a little off to me. I could be wrong, but to me, like, her energy just was not there. In the beginning, I was a little worried because I was like, are they really going to sit here this whole time? Like, we're not going to be entertained. Y'all not going to get up and do a little two-step, a little vocal here and there. After a while, they was, they had their moments of getting into it. But overall, I feel like, a lot of people were saying that that Brandy was being, like, annoying, and Monica looked over it, and maybe she was, I don't know, but you can tell they're just two major different personalities. And for me, Brandy seems like she's at peace, she's happy, Like, let me tell you something. When you find your happiness and peace within yourself, it's a whole different feeling. And that's the vibe that I got from Brandy. I feel like she was really at peace. She was having fun. She was having fun the whole battle. Monica, I'm not really sure if the outfit was too tight or something was uncomfortable. I don't know. But it just was very laid back with it, you know. At one point, Brandy was like, we a group, you know. And she was like, we ain't no group. It was a lot of little subtle shade being thrown up in there. I was catching it from both of them. A few little digs that I feel like Brandy was like, she was name dropping a whole lot. Like, she had to give her little story about Tupac. She had to give her little story about Biggie. And at one point, and she played like snippets of their songs where they name dropped her name. And it was like, okay, Brandy, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. In round 19, that little impossible intro with her and Whitney Houston, that was a little shade. She letting y'all know, like, yeah, I did a song with Whitney the Houston. I see what you did there, Brandy. You ain't low, girl. You is not low. But I feel like Brandy was just really having fun, trying to make fun of the situation that everybody know they had this beef. And, you know, she was trying to make little jokes here and there, but I think Monica was more playing it safe because she knows the way social media is today. They going to take one little thing and run with it. So I think she was playing it kind of safe, but it kind of made it like it kind of made you not enjoy her as much. But I enjoyed overall. Like, the whole night was nostalgia like a mug. Like, I enjoyed it. I went to bed happy. I was happy. It was beautiful. But for me, it was Brandy's. For me, it was Brandy's catalog. It was her hits. It was her energy. Everything was just, it was there for me. But I love both women. They're both queens, and they both are legends in what they do. And they compliment each other's voice so much. Once they got to A Boy Is Mine at the end, I'm sure my neighbors wanted to call the cops, because me and my sister was like, what makes you think that he wants you? Well, I don't know what we're gonna do. Like, we had to go in. So with that being said, yeah, it was Brandy for me. But overall, I'm gonna insist, like, listen, we do enough pinning each other. I think people taking this Verzuz thing too literal. Like, we know it's not them actually battling each other, because listen, both women have put in their work and put in their time, and they have paid their dues to put respect on their names. Bottom line, point blank, period. But I mean, the fun of it, you wanna judge. Like, that's the whole point of having Verzuz, you know. And you know, you pick a side. Overall, they're both winners. But if I had to absolutely pick one, it was Brandy for me. For me. You let me know in the comments down below what you think. Who do you think won last night's Verzuz battle? With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you follow me on all my social medias. Everything will be at the top and down below in the description. I thank you for watching, and Jenny is